Time to chat with Dixie State men's soccer coach Danny Ortiz. A couple of nice home matches, one over the weekend against Point Loma, and then Monday night, a nice win in overtime against UH-Elo. Let's go back and start with Saturday, Point Loma. Your first game back at home in a long time. How was your team feeling heading into that match?
You know, I thought they were pretty good. They were ready to get going in front of their home fans again. Very relaxed, I thought. Came out and played a very good game, I thought, from start to finish. Kind of made it a little bit more difficult on ourselves than we needed to. But I thought they played well. I thought they came out with a lot of energy right off the bat, and probably played as good as we played all year.
How has the adjustment been preparing for new teams like a Point Loma or a Holy Names and some other teams you'll face later on in the Pac-West Conference?
You know, you try to find out a little bit in advance from other coaches you know around the area about each one of them, but for Point Loma we really didn't know much about them, so it was just kind of, hey, let's just go out and play, and we'll figure out once we see what's going on the field and make adjustments from there. So
health-wise, going into that game, you had mentioned the last time we talked of sickness and a couple of injuries that banged up your team. Overall, where's your team at heading into the weekend and then now after your game against UH-Elo?
You know, we're almost 100% now. We really are. Jordan is still limited a little bit on his minutes, but I think he's just about ready to go start again, and so I think we're just about right there. We still got a little bit of illness going on, but those are things I think everybody's battling through right now.
You mentioned Jordan. He was the one who got the goal in overtime against UH-Elo. Limited minutes, but when he comes in, it looks like there's a dynamic force that he brings to your club.
Yeah, he really does. Jordan plays with a lot of energy and a lot of determination, and it's actually been kind of nice bringing him off the bench, because I don't think people are ready for him when he comes in, and he can change the game so fast. And so I've liked what he's done, and he actually has liked it too. We gave him the option against Hilo whether he wanted to start and come out a little bit earlier to rest, and he said, no, I'll sit for a while this time, and so that was kind of his decision on how he was feeling. So, but such a dynamic player that can change things around in a hurry.
You've turned it around nicely with 2 wins to start this homestand. You now have Chaminade on the horizon this weekend. The Silver Swords, what do you know about them? What do you expect when they come into Hanson Stadium this weekend?
You know, they brought in a new coach last year, and he's done some really good work with them. They're a very organized group, so they've been in a lot of close games. They've actually pulled off a couple of wins this year that I don't think anybody thought they would. So they're playing very good soccer as well. So again, you know, it's like I said before, there's not any cakewalks anywhere in this conference, and so. But I expect them to be very organized again, a little similar to what Hilo was, and it's going to make it challenging to break them down, to score some goals, and for us that seems to have been our issue right now, and so hopefully, you know, we're going to move forward on what we've been doing. So
you've got Chaminade on Saturday, and then Monday on the turf at Dixie High School because of an event here at Hanson Stadium. You'll be playing BYU Hawaii on Monday. The Hawaii schools, do they present a different challenge than everybody else in the Pacific West Conference?
No, not too much, really. Not too much. It's mainly when we go there that the challenge is, just because the field conditions, you never know what you're going to have there, just simply because of the weather, and just simply because you're never quite sure what field you're going to play on when you get there. So when they're here, it's not so much of a difference. But again, BYU Hawaii is another school that's had a coaching change recently. So not quite sure what they're bringing and how they're going to handle things, but again, that's one of those things. We'll make those adjustments when we see them.
Saturday afternoon against Chaminade, and then Monday against BYU Hawaii. Coach Danny Ortiz, good luck in those matches. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, thank you.